Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another videos. As you know, right now Manchester United are officially out of the Europe, especially Champions League and Europa League, all the way. All right, completely out from the Europe. So we played 6 games in a group stage and we only won 1 games, drew 1, lost 4. For during those 6 games, Manchester United scored 12 goal, which is equal to Bayern Munich, goal scorer, and then we conceded 15 goals. We conceded 15 goals in 6 games. This is the worst defensive side I've ever witnessed since I started watching Manchester United. Right, this is, no one deserves more than Manchester United to get out of from the Europa League or Europe completely, not only Champions League, not only, Europa League, from the Europe, right? I cannot believe that Eric Ten Hag has taken his bad and ineffective approach against the other opposition team. Since the start of the season against Wolverhampton, we saw it will not work because we have a 2 number 8, advanced number 8, which means we're trying to counter press. We're trying to press high, which is 3 players from the attack and 2 players from the midfield joins them to press. And then when the press is not working or the other opposition team break our pressing, when they are attacking, we only left 1 defensive midfielder, which means we cannot stop the counter attack or the attacking threat from the opposition teams. So what happened is we see Casemiro as he's finished. We see Amrabat he's not working because he is alone in his midfield department, because we have 2 advanced number 8 who are trying to press by joining 3 strikers, 3 attacking players, which means Eric Ten Hag approach is not working since day 1 from the start of this season, including the what's his name? Including, oh my god, what the fuck is this name? Including pre-season matches. Oh my god, sorry, not including pre-season matches, because we've seen so many games in a bad way before the season has even started. Now we play 15 or 16 Premier League games, 6 Champions League games, and then we were out of the Champions League, and then 2 or 3 Carabao Cups games, which means from all those games Eric Ten Hag does not realize yet that his approach and his plan for this season has not working at the moment. He needs to change. He needs to change the strategy. He needs to change the plan. He needs to change the approach, because this is not working and this is abysmal. The players cannot press every single game because these guys are not working. We have lazy shitty player every single position. How are you planning to press in every single competition, in every single game? You cannot do that. Alright, and that is not working. So at the moment, you need to realize your approach for this season is not working. Last season, we planned and we played with the mid or low block and trying to a counter attack and or quick transition. Last season, this season we trying to change. We changed, and we've seen it is not working, but he's still using. He's not changing. This season we trying to press in a high and counter pressing and quick transition, but it's not working. How many games does it need to take to realize for Eric Ten Hag that his approach for this season is not working? Because I have no idea. Not only the fans or the opposition fans, the other opposition managers are pointing you, telling that they have so much space if they can break the pressing of Manchester United. And they did, and they won nearly every single game. The only performance that we can certify this season is against Chelsea when at Old Trafford. Yes, why? Because Chelsea didn't use our weakness, because they didn't use high long ball, which we are so weak. Okay, so weak at, but Chelsea didn't use it. So what? It seems our plan is working. Actually, it is. We conceded 3 or 4 big chances to Chelsea. Unfortunately, Chelsea player couldn't finish it, so it was lucky for us. And then we won just by 2-1, which means it's not working. Erik ten Hag need to change his approach. All right, this is the big question. The reason there are 2 big reasons why Manchester United were out of the Europe or out of the Champions League is because of Erik ten Hag and Andre Onana. Look. I do not like dragging only one players trying to blame individually. All right, I don't like it because it is not fair. It's not one player's fault because it is a team, so it is a team's fault. But when you look at Manchester United Champions League at the moment, the reason we conceded so many goals, why? Because Onana made so many mistakes. It cost us so many wins in the Premier League, in the Champions League. Not only in the Champions League, but also in the Premier League games. We've seen Onana has made mistakes. Those mistakes cost us a lot in the Champions League. The only thing Andre Onana did in the Champions League for Manchester United is he saved against Copenhagen at Old Trafford when we won 1-0. Right? That is all he did in Champions League competition. That is all he did for us. Alright? Against Bayern Munich, he made a mistake, we lost. Against Galatasaray first leg, he made a mistake, we lost. Against Copenhagen, second leg, we lost. Against Galatasaray second leg, he made a mistake, we lost. And this time, it's not his fault actually, but come on, Andre Onana has cost as a lot than the other player. But like I said before, I do not want to criticize individually, right? Because this is not fair. But I did. But this is on Erik ten Hag. You know what? Erik ten Hag, as long as he is in love with Scott McTominay in the midfield department, he will not win any games very comfortably. Believe me, we will not win any games very comfortably as long as Erik ten Hag is using Scott McTominay in midfield or as a number 10. The reason he used Scott McTominay is there's only one reason why Erik ten Hag is using Scott McTominay. Why Erik ten Hag is playing Scott McTominay every single game? Because he is hoping from Scott McTominay, will he score again? He might score, in the opposition box. He might run into opposition box and trying to find a space and trying to score the goals. He's trying to win lottery. Alright, that is the same exact situation. Because this is a very rare moment. Scott McTominay's goal scoring is a very rare moment because he's not a striker and he is not playing as a striker. But he's midfielder, but he's not playing in the midfield. So what do? We sacrifice one of the best attacking midfielder in the Premier League, Bruno Fernandes. He moved Bruno Fernandes from number 10 row position to number 8 row position. So what did it become? Bruno Fernandes is far away from opposition box, which means he is not that effective at all. Why? Because he's a very, very dangerous and creative player as long as he is close to opposition box. That is who he is. That is what he is trying to do since he joined Manchester United. He's trying to create so many chances. He scored too many goals for Manchester United. And he is a threat. And he is an opportunity for a striker to get a goals. That is who Bruno Fernandes is. But you moved Bruno Fernandes from the number 10 position just because you wanted to see a miracle goals from the Scott McTominay. And you played Tominay as a number 10 row. Believe me, as long as Erik ten Hag you playing Scott McTominay as a number 10 or in the midfield department, we will not win any games in any competition very comfortably. Never. Why? Because we cannot control the midfield. The reason we can control the midfield is because we are lack of midfielder. Because our midfielder joining like a striker in the opposition box. He's not in the midfield department. How are you going to control against the opposition teams? You simply can't. I do not understand why Erik ten Hag thinks Scott McTominay is his savior. Alright? He's in love with Scott McTominay. I mean, damn, forget it, alright? Every time, oh my god, I don't even know what to say anymore, right? That's the other thing. As long as Eric Ten Hag is using Scott McTominay or playing him in the midfield or attacking department, we will not win any games very comfortably. That is the fact, and I will never ever wrong about that. Believe me. So the other thing is, right? To realize that Marcus Rashford needs to bench. It took nearly 14 to 15 Premier League games and 3 Champions League games and 2 Carabao Cup games to realize for Eric Ten Hag that Rashford is not working, that he needs to bench. It took so many games for Eric Ten Hag to realize it. How? He's not working. Oh, you're trying to we might have a click moment from the Marcus Rashford, and then you're gonna be starting the rhythm again. He's gonna score a goal, again and again like last season. No, he will not. Why? Marcus Rashford have played already for Manchester United for like 8 seasons. Okay, the only season he scored 30 goals or plus is the last season. That is BBC. That is his best season. But he's been playing for Manchester United for like 8 seasons. Except from the last season performances, alright? Can you define or can you find out or can you put a fact that Marcus Rashford is a very, very athletic and very, very good player, and he's a key player for Manchester United? No, you cannot find, because he is not. He's been playing for Manchester United for nearly 8 years, but the only reason we're trying to think that he will work again is because of last season. That is a one season wonder, Eric Ten Hag. You need to realize it. Alright, get some sleep. Eat some pineapples to make the right decisions. Please, Eric Ten Hag. Your approach is so wrong. And then the other thing is, Andre Onana situation. Come on. We all know that Eric Ten Hag bought Andre Onana to play from the back, to get a more option when opposition team is trying to press our team. How many games did you see the Manchester United play from the back? And Andre Onana also great key part of it. Never this season. Why? Because we can't do it. Alright, we can't do it. So, and then Andre Onana, he couldn't catch the ball. He couldn't save the ball, which means signing Andre Onana is useless. But 50 million down the drain. Alright, so this is a useless signing. I don't know, it may work in long term. It may work, from tomorrow, or from the day after tomorrow. At the moment, this season, until now, so far yet, it is not working. Eric Ten Hag needs to change the keeper. Let Barina play for 1 or 2 games. Of course, he will not change the keeper. He's not a fool. We are not a fool. We know you will not change, but come on. This is not working. So this is on Eric Ten Hag. Alright? Forget about the individual mixtape. Forget about it. The players are not trying, working in it, blah, blah, blah. Forget about it. This is on Eric Ten Hag. The reason Scott McTominay is playing every single game in week in, week out is because of Eric Ten Hag decided to. The reason we've seen Andre Onana playing every single game because Eric Ten Hag decided to. The reason we've seen so many games we nearly lost the game because of our high pressing is not working because Eric Ten Hag decided to play that way. So it is not working, and out of the Champions League, this is on Eric Ten Hag. He needs to change. Or Eric Ten Hag, believe me, you think Scott McTominay and Andre Onana is your savior. They both are your savior. That's what you think. But remember, they both are going to cost your job. That is absolute fact, and you will see. Alright? So this is my take. What do you think about this today game and Champions League performance so far? Make sure to comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.